can either go down to Vale this weekend or Gala next weekend, so I think I'll do Vale on Saturday. But it's going well, Blues. It's going well. They've already made quite a few improvements to it. They're taking on all the feedback and obviously bringing it into the game, but that'll take a wee bit of time. So far, so good. I've been really impressed with the changes that have all been made. You will notice one of our goal scorers has left us as part of our transfer moves. Jesse Baker's still here. So, I can't remember. I think he is still in the team. He's just a young guy. But he's a defensive mid. And Julian Shaw, who made his debut yesterday, scored 2 goals, but we get beat 4-2. So we need to get our first points on the board. We're bottom of the league after two games. If you don't know the way Footium works, you get a game a day in the league. So it's 6 o'clock every day as things stand. Game lasts about half an hour. It's old school Champ Manager text updates for now, with a 2D engine coming soon. I think it's Q3 the 2D engine's due in. McTyler's in. Yeah, Reedy, I know. It's almost like people expected me to do better than bottom. They don't know who I am. Like, you'll be there. Love it, Davey. Love it. Cam's in with the Mo's out. And JK. Yous all have been battle hardened by watching me play Football Manager, right? What's this? Maybe you're being a bit harsh, but Jack Henry's a bit of a liability. He is. But you just need to keep him at no nonsense. Don't let him do anything that makes him think. And he's a good defender. He's got a good recovery pace to make up for silly mistakes as well. You need to play him the same way as you play Hanley and say, don't do anything stupid. Take the ball off people. Put yourself out physically. Win the ball in the air. Get rid of it. Don't think about passes. Don't think about shooting. You know? But he likes to think too much. I can show the transfer market. So, transfer market looks like this. If you're trying to sell a player, they will appear on there, ordered by rating or whatever else you want to order them by. Say you want to buy this guy from Tom FM's get Ted Clark. You'd go in there. Obviously, I can't transfer him because he's not my player. It would show up here with the bid button to buy the sell, but they're not there just now while they're upgrading it. It was there last night. So you put your amount in you want to bid, you click it, goes through to them. If they accept it, it goes to you. Simple as that. That transfer bit in there is if you're sending a player to somebody else, basically. So yeah. Is it just one day? So there's a game every day on this DM. Basically, there's 22 games every season. Then there's a wee break between the seasons so you can do your transfer business and have a look at your academy, bring through whatever young players you've got. We've already signed the best 5 of them. And then it kicks in all over again. So it's basically a season every month, the way it works. We're 2 minutes away from kick-off. DD, here's hoping, mate. And Florida Gators, good to see you in. You made it. Battle hardened, more like traumatised. I'm not that bad, Robo. I got BSC in the Champions League. I can't be that bad. I made Wales win the Euros as well, remember? I have had my up points in FM. I'm not a total failure. What happens if you can't make a game? You can set your lineup in advance. It just means that you can't make in-game changes. I did it last night in the pub though, as part of the testing. So you can go on your app on the phone. I say on the app, on the MetaMask app on your phone. And I just sat there in the pub with my pint, made my in-game changes, made subs. It all worked. So that was a good sign. I know me in the pub. I had to get the dog out, right? That was the excuse. So we took the dog into Stirling, went into the pub, had a good night, enjoyed ourselves. Shaw is playing Anthony, is indeed. So there is the starting lineups. We've got a full green lineup, so they're all fully comfortable in their positions. There's no excuses. They should be fine. Shaw is playing left wing. We've got a new striker up front in Kingston Norman. Lewis Jones is the best player we've got, and he's playing attacking mid in this game. But we need somebody to step up and do the business for us. It is pretty even. Like, they've got the same attack, they've got a better midfield, we've got a better defence. We'll probably lose. Time for kick-off, indeed it is. Right, we are off. So there you go, it's automatically done it this time. We've not had to refresh it or anything. Cheers, bud. Blues, if you lose a lot of games, Footium's going to seize your club. They'll be forcing me to sell it if I keep losing. Be a terrible content creator for them. The players get tired or less effective if they play multiple days? Yes, they do. At the minute, they're not getting as tired as they should because they're adjusting that. They've overcompensated going the other way around for players were getting too tired, so they're only going down to about 95% after a game at the moment. That's a good start. Shaw's had a shot, but he's put it wide. So yeah, they're working on that. The way I recommended it was I said, kind of like Football Manager, they should go down to about 70% after a game. If they've played the full game, and if they're playing attacking, they should get more tired, I think. On the off chance you return to fuck Keane Tierney's get a I'm not going back to FIFA this year, Cam. Or not Ultimate Team anyway. Yorkie with the raid, thank you my man. How's your stream? Good to see you in, Yorkie. The orange is the same as Football Manager in that it means they're competent, but they're not natural. So the way they're working this, everyone keeps missing chances for us as per usual. So it's exactly the same in that green means they're natural. You'll get a different green that will mean they're accomplished. Orange, kind of different levels will mean they're competent. And red means don't play them, they are. But how was your stream, Yorkie? Thanks again. FIFA ain't worth the time or stress, I agree. How do you pronounce that? I've just been calling them cheek kit play. Cheek kit play. I think that's how you say it. A Yorkshireman to a Scotsman. This could go wrong. We could end up owning Doncaster again. Well, we're getting into FM after this, quite possibly. How are yous anyway? Welcome in, Don. Ever considered doing Create a Club on FIFA with Broomhill? I did, Robo. I just didn't make a series on it because there wasn't enough in that mode for content for me. I got really boring really quickly, I feel like. And not many people watch the season modes now, FIFA wise. It's literally just all Ultimate Team pack openings and that's kind of it. So FIFA needs career mode to get better. It's a long and short of it. I'm doing well, Don. I'm doing pretty good. We are dominating this. Look at this. As per usual, we've not scored, but we're absolutely dominating the game in the early stages. And as DM says, it's stale. It needs a freshness, definitely. Online career mode would be great, but by a similar token, that's why I think Footium's going to do well, because this is going to fill a void that people used to have with FM Live, like that kind of playing against other people, in a game that it means something, you know. So obviously it's very early stages just now in terms of the build, but when it's got a 2D engine in it, as long as it's a good match engine, then this is getting real big potential. They just raised over $3 million in an investment round, which is ridiculous. You ever do pro clubs drop in? I do sometimes, DDI. There was 1 or 2 nights earlier on in FIFA I did some pro clubs. It was just a laugh. Cam does it quite a bit. Wouldn't online career mode just be FM draft mode with FIFA shit? Possibly, yeah. They would need to upgrade their servers. So, it's a quiet start, but we started pretty well. 5 shots, we've got a couple on target. Usually the match stats for yesterday were like 4 on target from about 17 attempts. So at least we've got a better ratio at the moment. Obviously not a carbon copy, but FIFA career mode needs to be similar to FM. It needs to pick up some stuff from FM, definitely, but it needs to be its own thing at the same time. That's what I'd say. There's John in, how you doing? Welcome in. And Scorpius, I appreciate the follow. Welcome on in as well. Are you right by saying you're moving on to FM after this? Yes, you are, Cam. So we'll play this game. We'll kind of quickly have a look at a couple of things after. Then we'll get into... I think we'll go back to Broomhill on Football Manager by the time 7 o'clock rolls around. So just before 7, we'll jump right back to Footium. And a double moz out. Oh, joy. So after a decent start, we've done nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's not the most exciting game, this. 2 teams playing balanced right enough. I could switch up to attacking and try and force the issue, because their defence isn't that great. The issue with that is their midfield's a lot better. So you just need to try and find a balance. know you're about 7 or 8 months from it, but is there anything you'd change about FM going into FM23? Zero conceded is obviously a good thing, John, but they've not had a shot on target yet. Hold that thought, right? And Tyler's back. Going into FM23, I feel like scouting needs an overhaul slightly. In terms of, it's too easy just to send scouts everywhere and pick up random wonder kids. There needs to be a bit more depth to scout for me. Other things I'd like to see them work on the online modes and the versus modes a bit more. The new versus mode seems good, to be honest. So more developments on that, like more options in draft modes. In terms of really narrowing down the draft pools, I'd like to see. Just anything that improves the game, to be honest. Like, obviously they're working on the women's football database as well. It'll be really good when it comes, but I don't think that'll be in time for 23. I think that'll be FN24 that year. Sturch, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome on in. Nothing has happened the past 6 minutes, so I'm waiting on an update here. Custom set PCs is a massive one, yeah. I do like FM22, but it needs to kick on at the moment, football man. Set PCs are the bane of my life in this year's game, because no matter how you set up your custom set PCs, you can still get screwed by the way the match engine works. It needs to be a lot more interactive with the options that you've got for it, and also if there's a way you can specifically put instructions in for certain players. See the way on the formation screen you can put different instructions for different roles? They bring that to set PCs as well. I would love to see that. I've conceded. One shot on target. One goal. Watching your tactic beat you in the real game. No worries, how you doing, Starch, anyway? When you going on the Metaverse Studio show? I'm not sure yet, Scorpius. I'm waiting for them to tell me. I said that I'd go on whenever, so we'll get something sorted. I'm going to be on a Z podcast next week, I think. I think I'm recording it this weekend. So I'm getting about. I'm doing a few different bits and bobs. Score so much. I scored quite a few set pieces because big man near post put it on his head. It's the meta, isn't it? I can't believe that we've dominated this game again and we're losing again. You've lost faith in SI. I wouldn't say I've lost faith in SI, because FM is still a solid game. It just has a lot that you can pick out, little things that you can pick out for improvement. It just needs to get a kick up the backside. I feel like needs something fresh. They need to work on player profile pictures as well, because they've got worse the last few years. FM does exactly what it is. Your co-worker just asked what you were laughing at. Me losing again. True to form, isn't it? I'm going to get if Sam is still in this chat, you expect some DMs tonight, Mr. Jackson, right? Have you given me a team that is coded to concede every shot? Mega. Resub 11 months, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you. I get what you're saying, Robo, to be fair.
Imagine getting that dog drunk last night, shocking.
The dog did what she wanted to, I didn't have any say in the matter, mate. The dog's the boss. How are you anyway, Mega? Good to see you. But as Don says, FM's a solid database simulator. And we were talking about it earlier in the Footium Discord that I don't want them to rush 3D for this. They're wanting to bring in 3D next year. But FM's 3D, that's been there for how many years now? Over 10 years I've had 3D. That's still got big issues. So if it's taken them 10 years on the 3D simulation side to get it to where it is now, I don't see any rush to get into this. As long as it's got the 2D with the visualisation of dots moving about, I think that's the way to go early doors. DD, at this point I'm going to be the Falkirk. I'm going to be the laughing stock of Footium, the way this is going. I've absolutely dominated. Absolutely dominated this game. I did get a new keeper, John. He's had one shot and he's conceded. So yeah, it might just be a Penn City problem rather than a goalkeeper problem, to be honest. LMA Manager 2001 was good for its time, wasn't it? Also, FA Premier League Manager 99 that I was talking about the other day, that had a good 3D engine for the time as well. Going to say an FM, do you think the graphics or match engine can be improved, or are they pretty restricted? It can be improved. This year's beta was the best match engine I've had in years, and it's got worse since the beta. The beta match engine for FM was brilliant. The only issue was crosses were OP, and they tried to fix that, but by trying to fix that, they made other things go broke. 2D for life. Baz, this is a new goalkeeper. I dropped the other goalkeeper. That's the laugh. I'm going to have to go attack in the second half, haven't I? Need to go 5 at the back. I mean, they've only had one shot. I don't need to go even more defensive. I'm defensive enough. I'm absolutely dominant. I just need to put the shots away. That's the big problem. Big Ryan's in. They've scored their second shot on target. What? 13 handling, no cutting it. I mean, he's meant to be an upgrade. Like, he saved one. He's made a save. He saved a shot. Yes. Right. We're on the up again. We're on the up again. Believe, right? Keep the faith. It's like the tune the fat sketch, we're only here for a man. When did I become LA Noir? That is basically LA Noir, that scene, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we're losing 2-0 at half time. After absolutely dominating the game initially, we're going attacking. I might sub off Jamie Cook. I'll move Cook to right back and I'll put Potter on for Moody. Just try and give us any sort of wee boost. See when you click buttons hoping for the best? Guess what I'm doing? Is it Wagner and Holland's fault? It's never Wagner's fault. So we brought on our best backup off the bench. We've taken Moody off, who's technically maybe a left back playing right back. We've still got the other goalie and a bunch of young kids that aren't very good. We're kinda stuck. We just need to hope going attack in the second half is going to help us here. When you sign Joe Hart instead of Vasilis Barkas. I mean, I've got 2 Barkases right now. Give my save bonus. You'll be pretty mood. Oh, drying. Oh. Or no, for Cannon Wish. I am feeling very tender right now, okay? I am feeling very, very tender. To be fair, they are a much better midfield, so they were the favourites coming into this. But the way we started, we were dominant. The last 5 shots we've had have all been off target. They've got half and half. With that attack rate now I've got, I should be getting more shots on target. So I'm wondering if it's because I'm playing one up front. I think playing one up front's hurting me, to be honest. I'm going to penalty the... What? What do you mean, Don?
Stunning.
What do you mean, Don?
Down in the box, penalty Rangers.
Right, we're about to get restarted into the second half. And Leroy, thank you for the sub, my man. Leroy, is it C Park here, isn't it? There's another guy in the Footium right there. The angry Union Bears are coming. You won't like that blue bear when he's angry. The big bear in the big blue house. Might let you sing with him. Yeah, if you sing with him, you might end up in the jail though. Right, so as we're waiting for this to restart, I think tomorrow's test I'm going to be recording this tomorrow. I won't be streaming it tomorrow. But tomorrow's test will be to maybe do 2 up front in a formation and see if that changes it. I'll try and get the ratings roughly the same. This apparently is meant to be our strongest formation based on the ratings I can bring out. But I've got a funny feeling having 1 up front makes you hit less shots on target. Because that's 3 games in a row this kind of thing's happened. So I'll test it. I'll test my theory tomorrow, right? C Park, there you go. I did remember. Have you heard from the Twitter guy yet, mate? Tyler, don't rub it in. 27th of February and scored 25 for corners. Jesus. Does a big blue bear like the 24-hour flight to Ireland? Cancel the friendly. Hashtag cancel the friendly. Gilstown's is better than Gala Shields. I like going down to Gala, to be fair, Don. Mainly for the football, obviously. But I like Gala's wee ground, and they've got the bar inside and stuff. It's a good wee away day, that. Because we're down there next weekend, but I think I'm going to Innerleithen this weekend instead, because I can't do both. So I'm going to go to Vale of Leithen tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday, sorry. Rennie's ignoring you and you're going to have to create one. That's a shame, isn't it? If it is what it is, I suppose. What do you take in your tea? It is just the strongest tea you can get with a bit of milk. That's it. Builder's tea. I missed another shot. Since we had 2 out of the first 5 shots on target, I've had 6 off target. The friendly's been cancelled, now the Aussies charging £200 to watch Celtic take shots at back. That's a money spinner. Charge everyone £200 to have a shot at Barcast, and if they can score they get their money back. Has the assistant been sacked? I know. She's not even here with me. She's that ashamed of what's been going on with this club. She can't even bear to look at it. Beat the goalie stand Barcast. And Cam, it is a big weekend for you guys, absolutely. Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, I'll wait till I'll give this a chance because I've only just changed it at half time. So I need to see if the attacking approach is going to do anything. If it doesn't, then we can switch it up. But I need to give it 20 minutes probably at least. Might as well lose heavily and lose in style if we're going to lose, you know. But we'll see how it goes. We're ticking along. They've had 1 shot. I've had 1 shot. The keeper's made a save. We've got a goalie that can save. 2 saves. Might be a stupid question. Do you have to be in front? Do you have to be in front of your screen the whole game? You can be away from it. You can be off the game if you want. Their keeper's made a save there, so at least we're getting shots away and 1 or 2 on target now. Right, ain't the state. Tomorrow night, 7:45. I'll be watching. Assuming Celtic win on Sunday, I don't think they will. I think it'll be a draw. I've decided. Go! Right, we're back. We don't need to make any changes. The keeper's made other saves as well, but we've scored. Mon the comeback. Mon the comeback. Definitely. I believe, right? Title is done if Celtic win, I think. Yeah. But I don't think Celtic will win. I think it'll peter out into a draw because both sides aren't exactly in great form. I think it'll be a really boring game. Maybe 0-0 or 1-1. We'll see though. We'll see. Like, I think if Celtic win, they'll probably win by a good few because if they take the lead, Rangers will lose the head. Quite. They come back! Come on! Right. Won the comeback. It turns out all I had to do was go attacking to exploit their defence. So maybe the style's more based on what you're facing. Interesting. Do you have thoughts on Rangers pulling out? Have they actually pulled out? I've missed it if they have done. Is that why he's joking about it? Am I dropping frames? I don't think so. If anyone can confirm that, according to my system, I've not dropped a single frame, Cal. Must be your internet. One more, that's it. Rugstunpool Lane. How you doing, Aaron? Welcome in. How's things? Yeah, it must be your internet. Right, we've pulled it back to 2-2. Are we going to lose 3-2 after this? Quite possibly. Absolute scenes down Rugton Lane. Out the friendly, right? Okay. I mean, it was a matter of time before Rangers pulled it, wasn't it? Let's be honest. The fans were that angry about the whole thing. There was no way it was going to be allowed to go ahead. The turning point, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Talking to Rangers, there's a tune. Come here. You coming in? We're drawing now. You don't need to be ashamed. The Dugs turned up. We're suddenly not losing 2-0 and the Dugs turned up. Imagine that. Turned the corner. My assistant is back. It's because she heard my phone ringing. She knows that was her mum. So, right. The wee Alkie's turned up. They're calling you an Alkie, by the way. Bad influence. I'll try and get her up in a wee minute, but I don't want to really make any changes when we're on top. We're definitely going to concede at some point now, I feel it. Don, your worry as a Rangers fan in April's the fixtures. 3 Old Firm fixtures is big, yeah. Aye, because the Europa's going to take out you, especially if you get through the next round. But if you go out the next... Ladies and gentlemen! The new striker scores, right? Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. We're back. How you doing, Hells? Welcome in. Right, can we hold on? I am tempted now to change to go defensive, but I don't want to mess with it. Our attacking... their defence and our... Other way around. Their attack and our defence are the same rate. They're winning the midfield battle. I've got the advantage up top. I'm just going to leave it attacking, I think. But how are we all doing? J-Baz as well. And thank you, Anne, for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. 5-3 full time in the cheeks. We'll see, we'll see. King Norman. King Norman. Respect for the Minge. Minge Rangers is the best name in this game, by the way. That is a legit name. I am not making it up. for all the Scottish people in here right now, that is legit. I messaged Tom, not Tom. I messaged Phil FM. We scored again! Haha! When they come back! Kingston Norman at the double. It's happening. We're not going defensive. Attack, attack, attack. Celebrating going 3-2 up like a Hibby at Hampden. Sorry, I was saying I messaged Phil when Mind Rangers was available to buy, saying buy this club. He never did it. I was raging. Right, do we make a sub just for fitness reasons? None of them are very good though. No, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it, right? I don't want to make any changes and then get blamed for my changes being the problem, so we're trying to hold on. How much does it cost to get a team? I'll show you after this, Cam. It's expensive now though. After the announcement went out earlier today, the prices have gone up. But what I would say is there's a competition on Twitter to get a team for free in a giveaway. All you need to do is retweet one of their tweets. Or 2 of their tweets, is it? 1 or 2 tweets. So it's worth doing it just to see if you win it. Because even if you're not going to play the game, or you're not going to get into it, you can sell them. And you can make a very decent bit of money. So it's a valuable prize to win. How much were Mind Rangers going for? They, at the time before they were bought by Hells, right there, I think they were about $600 equivalent at the time. Or $650. But yeah, outstanding then. 0.312 ETH is the floor, right? Okay, so you'd be talking almost $1,000 at this point for a club, which is crazy, given that we're in beta testing. Your skin bill, you'd have been so worth it. Bear in mind, I've got a community club that the guys gave me that I'm letting people manage. So if you guys want to have a go, you can manage my second club that I've got. Because that club is for this channel. So people that watch this can get a go at playing the game if they can't afford a club or they'd rather try it before they put a lot of money in. So give me a shout if you want to have a go at it. We're in control. We're totally dominant. 20 shots. Absolutely dominating. But it is expensive. And the thing is, they don't control the prices. The price is controlled by the demand. When they initially put the 3,060 clubs out, it was around about $180 to $200 each. And that was regardless of where your club was. It was a lucky dip. So you could have got a club at the bottom or you could have a club at the very top. They were all the same price. And since then the price has gone like that. So yeah, it's one of those things. Can you get us sacked? No? Well, technically I'm the chairman of it, so I could get rid of you. But no, the idea is to get everyone at least a couple of games in charge. They can mess about and see who wants to manage what games, what days. And if the club wins any prize money, I'll share out the... Do I make changes or do I hold off? Thoughts. We've just conceded. Is this the NFTs that you're shilling? I'm not shilling them, Walt, but it is the NFTs. I personally have bought the NFTs. It is not my advice to see if anyone else would do it, but I'm playing the game. I've almost learned the way to say it, but I'm not going to go the full scammer route of these guys that are like, see the kind of wee spiel that they give out. I'm just going to be straight up and honest about what I'm doing with my money, so yeah. Get Malden would not go anywhere near an NFT, you kidding me? Blackpool they've bought 50 odd clubs. There's people that have got more clubs than that though. There's one or two people that have got approaching 70 or 80 clubs, I think. Doesn't interest you? It's fair enough, yeah. Cracks appearing, no, Jake, don't talk it into existence. Sam, shh. No jinxing, please. No jinxing. See if I finish this and I don't want it, I will be raging. Not right now. Yeah, there it is. We've sealed the deal. 5-3. We're not defending, brains. Listen. We do not defend. I've learnt my lesson. We've scored 5 goals in the second half. Are you raging? Aye, I'm raging. I've not seen Dynamite yet, Cam, but I've got a recording to watch. So I'll watch it back. Don't spoil anything for me. I managed to avoid AEW's Twitter. So I muted it so I wouldn't see anything. Hat-trick. Oh, so it is. Kingston Norman get a hat-trick in his debut. You'll have to see that. Are we going to finish it? We still conceded 3 goals, to be fair, for 7 shots on target. My keeper got 4 saves. That's an upgrade. Over 2.5 easy. And that brings it to a close. You've seen history. You have seen history in the making, right there. Our first points in Footium. 5-3 win, not bad. See when that gets to a 2D engine, though, that'll be a nightmare to watch. Be proper heart and mouse stuff. Big. We will take that. And the league table should update automatically. Hopefully, if I give it a quick refresh. Got it all with it. We are 7th, we're out the relegation zone. Look at the goals against! So, we have scored the most goals in our league. We have conceded the most goals in our league. Penn City are the team of entertainment in Footium and the beater. I love that. 10 goals. The most is 7 other than us. That's hilarious. Bielsa would be proud. I'll take that. I will be the Bielsa of this game. We do not defend the anti-Craig Levine, surely.